first of all, I don't like
on a date with a girl though.
You talk to him, and then in order to get on the date, you had to talk to him. Hey, let me buy you a drink. I'm giving this $10 investment, depending on the drink, $7 to $10. This $7 to $10 investment for somebody I ain't don't even know their name, man, please. You better go on somewhere. And then the fact, if I invest $7 to $10, you better at least give me your name, a real one. You know, and then stop spending your money on people you don't know. Go talk to them. Then see if they're worth investing your $7 to $10.
It's $7, Jordan.
It don't matter.
You can't even go to McDonald's. Yeah, you could.
So why can't they invest it in me? Why can't they give me a drink?
Do I look stupid?
Exactly. So we stupid then. Get out here. I can go up there and talk to you, and then we can have a nice conversation. And I'll be like, oh, you know what?
In a club.
You know what? Hey, man, you want a drink?
All right. Whatever.
So, and that proves my point even more. So we in a club, and then I'm gonna get you a drink just so you can disappear in the abyss. Man, you gonna go on somewhere, you gonna sit at this bar and you gonna say something to me.
This is your weekly dose of everything sport, a little bit of society, and I'm gonna change a heck ton to a crap ton of foolishness for the sports novice and the sports junkie alike, featuring none other than Jordan and Dominique Pugh.
Straight up.
And as you can see, Jordan is repping his pull down, his hoodie, whatever he's got
straight
going
up,
on.
matching the logo on the back. It's Pugh Training, man. Home to all your training needs. If you're an athlete with a passion, athlete with a purpose to play the game that you love, and you want to perform at your highest level, Pugh Training is the place to be.
Come see him.
Shameless plug, but it's good though, baby.
Meanwhile, I'm Dominique rocking the same A&M hat because I didn't feel like doing my hair. And my Space Jam t-shirt, just in case.
Well,
y'all forgot who it was.
You need to take that off, but okay.
What's wrong with my Space Jam
Nothing.
t-shirt?
Can we get to the show, please?
What's wrong with my Space Jam t-shirt?
It's nice. Can we get to the show?
Can you stop yelling in the mic?
Sorry.
Anyway, just to start everything off, per usual, we're going to start you guys off with our top tier tweet of the week.
Top tier tweet. Oh, that's 3 T's in a row. Top tier tweet. Go ahead.
We low-key kind of miss doing this show together, but anyway, we're going to go ahead.
Top tier tweet, that sounds good. This is a top tier tweet. Ooh, it's kind of like 3 P's, passion, purpose, performance, Pugh Training. That's 4.
Y'all are going to hear.
Without the T. I'm sorry. All right, go ahead.
Y'all are going to hear plenty of shameless plugs.
This ain't a shameless plug, it's me realizing stuff. It's epiphanic experiences, if epiphanic is a word.
Is this just the year of realizing things? Like
all right, let's go. Let's go to the show.
Anyway.
Speaking of Kylie, whatever her name is, did you hear she trying to get married?
No.
She's trying to, her and Tiger are trying to get married. I heard it on the radio today.
Okay, well.
That's the dumbest. Well, okay, I'm sorry. This is a sports show. I forgot. Plus, I don't keep up with society anyway.
Stop leaning to the mic. It can hear you.
Oh. Sorry.
Anyway, Kylie Jenner's trying to get married, and Marshawn Lynch is in Scotland with Skittles.
It's a Skittles bag connected to my bike. That's a time. Ridiculous o'clock.
Ridiculous o'clock.
And that's our top tier tweet of the week.
2 S's, Scotland and Skittles.
Moving on, we're going to go ahead and just break into the show from here. Football. Jordan, this is the last one.
Oh, okay. Like,
football. Before we get into, of course, the Super Bowl, because we're going to send off the Super Bowl. We're going to talk about the Pro Bowl. I want to talk about the Pro Bowl because I like the Pro Bowl.
Okay. What about it?
Everybody says that the Pro Bowl was whack, but I watched this year and it was kind of dope. I loved everything. I loved the skills challenge. I thought it was interesting. I think it was more so interesting because it was like sitting in a room playing a video game with a bunch of dudes who are like super competitive, but they don't care enough, but they get like real into it because they're just playing anyway.
Bounce back.
Strip sack Miller.
And that was fun.
Okay.
I liked it.
Whatever
I
that
like
means.
I like the little relay things. I like the drone drop.
The drone drop was dope.
I like the dodgeball tournament because what's his face? Was it T.Y. Hilton at the end who? He
I thought he
wasn't
was gonna
giving
pull
up.
it out.
I thought he was
thought he was
too.
gonna pull it out.
Boy, was hanging on. I see. That's what I'm saying. I think it was interesting, but the stigma around it is that nobody watches it because it's boring and the players don't care about it. You saw Mike Bennett and them get heated in the middle of the game. Like I said, they're still competitive in nature, so I like it. But anyway, I think I heard on First Take, it was Max Kellerman, his final take on how to make the Pro Bowl better was actually dope. He said actually make it like a college all-star game. Have it in the city of the Super Bowl. Bring more people there to see the fans.
Yep.
He said make it, instead of actually having the players play, just host a party in their honor. So still selected people, host a party in their honor. What would be better than fans being able to go to you know what I mean? Go to a party with that. And then you invite the college players who are going to be the prospects who are doing the Reese's Senior Bowl and doing all that other junk to play and compete. That was dope. And it's like you get to see the future next stars. That was a great idea. That was a great.
I would watch that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now I actually want to go ahead and take it a step further. They get paid like $50,000 for the winner or something like that, and then $30,000 for the loser. Which, shoot, pay me. Okay, fine.
Win, lose, I'm good.
Right. And I
give my check.
And I can see why
direct deposit.
Anyway, I think you should up the ante, give them $100,000 for the winner, and keep it $30,000 for the loser.
I guarantee you're gonna play hard.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about.
And I
promise you.
Another article said instead of doing just the normal players or bringing them in as coaches, how about you bring in and do like an older all-star game where you have, or like bring in some of the older players. So bring in a Brett Favre who can still move and have him throw to like an Odell Beckham Jr. I think that actually be kind of dope.
First of all,
that was in another article. I thought that was dope.
No. Heck no.
Or like Brett Favre to Jerry Rice.
No. And have them actually play in a game?
No. Like, I mean, doing something basic. Maybe like flag football or something for them.
Oh, yeah, that's different.
I think that'd be dope. I think that's something to do.
Like,
but, like I said, we're going to take it up a step further. I think you should do the college little football game, the all-star game, but instead have the college player, the team that wins, whatever. Have the Senior Bowl player, the Senior Bowl team that wins, put in to the actual all-star game with the actual pro players, because all they do is
play against them.
Yes, not against them, but put them on the team somewhere. I think that'd be kind of cool. Like mix them in, so it's almost like you're getting to see your future team, see how they interact. It gives the draft people.
That makes sense.
It gives the draft people something else to look at. It gives the coaches something to look at. Like, oh, this dude might actually work on my team. Granted, it's not like a full-blown game, but something to look at. I think it was exciting. It was cool to watch. I don't really have anything else to say about that, but now we can finally get on to the end because Jordan's ready to go home. I'm ready to go home.
Yes.
And we're going to talk Super Bowl. Start us off, Jordan. He don't want to start us off. Let's put it like this. The Patriots are going to win. Do you have anything else to say?
Atlanta's going to win the game.
How, Sway?
Let me tell you why. They're 4 deep at receiver, 2 deep at running back. Matt Ryan's playing the best he's ever played in his career. They have a hell of a D-line. They have 2 pass rushers that can come off the edge, which will create havoc. If you want to beat the New England Patriots, the way that you beat them is through your defensive line, and Atlanta has a defensive line, which allows your defensive backs to play aggressive, which allows them to jump the ball, which allows you to play man-to-man coverage against the receivers, which is another way that you beat the Patriots. Yes. Now, do you want to pick against Tom Brady? No. He's won 9,000 Super Bowls. But this Super Bowl is different because he's playing against a team that is fully loaded. Every team that he has ever beaten in the Super Bowl has not had the same type of caliber talent in crucial spots like Atlanta had. Seattle hasn't even had that. They have Julio Jones, Sanu, Gabriel, Alec Robinson at receiver. They got a 2-headed monster with Coleman and I can't remember the other boy's name. At running back, Matt Ryan playing well. No, not Gabriel, but I can't remember.
I don't remember his name.
But,
Freeman.
Oh, yeah, there you go. I said Freeman.
Oh, wait.
Freeman and whatever name. Anyway. But they got a 2-headed monster running back. Their O-line is excellent. Their O-line is the only O-line that has started every single game this season together. Nobody has been out. You look at the D-line, Dwight Freeney off one edge. You look at Vic Beasley on the other edge. They're too strong. I think that they can scheme, they can do whatever they want to take Julio out of the game, but they're too strong across the board. Atlanta wins the game. Don't ask for a score, though, but they win the game.
Look, that's all cute, but this is what I look at.
Ain't nothing cute about it.
That's cute.
What you mean cute?
Here's the way I look at it, though. Both of the teams got offense. You got the number 1 scoring offense in Atlanta, right? You got the number, 2 or 3 scoring offense in New England.
New England has number 1 scoring defense.
Exactly. No.
Yes, it's true.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
But it ain't gonna matter.
Not this time. And
let me tell you something. I'm a defensive guy.
Okay.
I'm a defensive guy.
But here's the thing. How is New England going to beat you? They're going to beat you in the air, right? And so what? Yeah. Okay. They can beat you in the air or on the ground, but they primarily go target what? Air. Right?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay.
I'm waiting on you to finish.
Whatever. Anyway. So if they're going to beat you in the air, dog, what is their pass defense rank? What, 27, 25? It doesn't. And not only that, if they beat you on the ground, they have the worst red zone defense. So my thing, hit them in the air, hit them on the ground as soon as you get to the goal. They don't have a pass rush. They don't have a D. What's going on with their secondary?
Atlanta doesn't have a pass rush?
Okay, Atlanta doesn't have a D. Let me retract. What is the? I don't know. I'm tired. I don't know the statement. Atlanta's D isn't going to hold. If I'm looking at, they're basically level in all the playing fields except for defense, right?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
So then, that's why I'm saying Pitt is going to. Shoot, I'm tired. New England. Dang, can we put Pitt back in it? New England is going to take the game. I think they're going to outlast. You can put pressure on Brady. That's the only way you're going to shake him up, but he's too poised. You're talking boys who haven't been there. I don't know what else to put that in. And if you're relying on defense, it's a big game. It's like your first NFL game. Did you not have jitters? And you work your jitters out later on, but I think they're going to beat them first, and they're going to beat them hard.
So their secondary isn't strong, huh?
No.
Who'd they play in the playoffs?
Don't ask me questions that I can't remember right now.
Seattle. Seattle's run game was terrible all year, but their passing game was great. They handled Seattle.
But I don't. Okay.
Who did they play in the NFC Championship?
The Green Bay
Packers.
That doesn't count. Green Bay was plagued with injuries.
What?
It doesn't count. Green Bay was plagued with injuries.
First of all, Green Bay. No, stop. Green Bay was fully loaded for the game. Aaron Rodgers was as hot as he's ever been in his career.
Fully loaded with injuries. What's the difference?
It doesn't matter. Matter of the fact is, their defense has stood strong in the playoffs. Who cares what your ranking was in the regular season? They could have been 127,000th in pass defense or whatever.
I get the playoffs is different. I'm telling you is. Okay.
Matter of the fact is, if it comes down to a shootout, the Atlanta Falcons will beat the Patriots based on a shootout. It is what it is.
Are you talking about offense?
I'm talking about the entire game.
I'm talking about regardless. I don't think the defense can stand up.
And I don't think the Patriots defense can stand up. The Patriots defense can't stand up to what Atlanta has offensively.
Atlanta has Julio Jones offensively. They have Devontae Freeman. They have who else?
Sanu, Gabriel, and whatever the other running back's name is. But see, here's the key. The key is this: the running backs can catch the ball out of the backfield. What people who don't know the game of football, what they don't understand is that becomes an extra. That's an extra key for the linebackers that they have to key on during the game. The linebackers for the New England Patriots cannot cover running backs. They can't cover tight ends either. That's why they're primarily a zone team. Mm-hmm. They're a man concept in the secondary with the zone concept in the linebacker area. But the problem with that is you leave holes wide open. Just like everybody got on Pittsburgh about running the zone defense against Tom Brady. Because zones, there's always holes in zones. No matter how good your defense is, there's a hole in each zone. Mm-hmm. Just like the Patriots, there's going to be holes, and where the Atlanta Falcons are going to win the battle is in the short, intermediate plays. Mm-hmm. And that's where Freeman and the running back crew, and that's where they shine. The difference between the Patriots defense and the difference between the Falcons defense is Falcons, they may give up big plays, but they turn around, they make big plays. The thing about the Patriots defense, they take away your big play people. But there's so many players on the Atlanta Falcons that can make big plays that they can't key on everyone. Mm-hmm. That's the key to the game. If you take away Julio Jones, you have Sanu. If you take away Sanu, you have Gabriel. You take away Gabriel, you have Robinson. If you take away Robinson, you have Freeman. There's too much talent, and then nobody's taking into account the running ability of Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan can run better than what you think he can. There's 7 different elements that they can attack you from, and I think it's something that the Patriots have trouble with that. When they played the Giants defense physically whooped the New England Patriots each time they beat them in the Super Bowl. But the thing about it here is the Giants had 4 legitimate wide receivers. The Atlanta Falcons have 4 legitimate wide receivers. When the Giants beat the Patriots twice in the Super Bowl, they had 2 legitimate running backs. The Atlanta Falcons have 2 legitimate running backs. And they had two great edge rushers on the defensive side of the ball, just like the Atlanta Falcons have two great edge rushers on the defensive side of the ball. That has always been New England's kryptonite. That's been their kryptonite, and they're placing a team with the exact same model like those Giants teams had, except they're 100 times more athletic in each position than the Giants were. So that's why I'm saying the Atlanta Falcons are going to win the game. I think it's going to be a hell of a game, and I want it to be a hell of a game. I don't want to watch Super Bowl where it's a blowout, because then I ain't got no interest in it. But I want it to be a hell of a game, but that's where I think Atlanta pulls through. It doesn't matter if they've been there before or not. At the end of the game, at the end of the day, it's a football game. They have experience, which plays a certain level into it at the beginning of the game. But I think that the youth of Atlanta, the speed of Atlanta is too much for New England.
Okay, but here's the other problem that I have with that. It's that while that's all great and dandy, if Atlanta's going to hit you, they're going to hit you first.
That ain't gonna do it.
The thing what I'm saying.
It don't matter who
no,
hit
it
first.
does. Is because I'm saying I feel like if anything, the entire Patriots their defensive front, they can outlast you during the game.
No,
they can wear you
down.
down.
And that's the difference between the Atlanta teams of past and the Atlanta team now. Mm-hmm. They can last the whole game. That's the thing. They have stood up and they make plays continually. This is Atlanta's year. This is their year.
Patriot D is
just like the Patriots D, they're not fast. The Patriots D is not physical. Atlanta is fast and they're physical on offense. They're physical on the perimeter. They're physical down here on the running game. Mm-hmm. That has been New England's kryptonite. What Bill Belichick is known for is taking away your team's best option. But when you have four options that can be any team's best option at the wide receiver position, and then when you have two options at the running back that are better than team's one option at running back, you're a stacked football team.
The Falcons defense will hit you on the line of scrimmage. They're going to hit you fast and they're going to hit you quick. I think Brady is too poised. I think that he is going to make sure that his offensive line will make sure that he has time to make those plays. I think he'll be fine. I don't think the Falcons defense can stand up. I'm going to stick to my point in that. He has Hogan, who's one of the most reliable wide receivers right now. He is. He's for what? He's 81%. In his receptions. I know stats don't mean a lot, but this is what I have to go off right now. If I'm looking at it, I don't think that the defense is going to stand up. That's just my opinion. That's where we disagree. That's why I'm way off. Yeah, I might be way off, but I think he way off her. So there you go.
Way off her.
Way off her.
Wow. We done.
We got some top tweets.
We ain't got nothing else to talk about.
We gonna put those somewhere
we
around
get off
here.
The camera, and I'm about to go home.
We really don't have
way
nothing
off,
else to talk about.
and I was that way off for me. Bye.
Jordan, let it die.
Keep pushing up. We're going higher, by the way.
Y'all, that's going to do it for us here at Way Off, the second episode. Y'all stay tuned for next week. We'll have skits, all that other stuff coming back at you in review of Super Bowl 50. What Super Bowl are we on? This is Way Off, and I'm way out. Peace out.